I think the question on everybody's mind is Katya really your BFF?
Okay, let's get into it because that has been a sticking point for you. It seems like it was your one plot point in all of fucking All Stars 2 was that you kept seeming referring to Katya as your best friend, and Katya did not seem to.
P.S. It's like the
like
same.
that.
It's the same clip that's playing over and over. The only airtime I got was calling Katya my BFF.
Wow.
And I want to set this straight right now because a lot of people take issue with that. First of all, why do you take issue with anybody being close to somebody else? I said that she was my BFF. I never said that I was hers. You know?
Yeah.
I can't speak for her. She's her own person. Obviously, she operates on a completely different plane than the rest of us. And I love her for that. But when my grandfather passed away, when I lost RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7, when I had this relationship that had crumbled beneath me, and I was getting all of this hate from the world, and then had to turn around and go on All Stars, still reeling from the loss and the hate and everything. She was the only person that I had that I could talk to, that I could turn to, that would understand where I was coming from. I could talk to my mom about it until the cows came home, but my mom doesn't understand what it's like to be on a television show and to constantly be judged and to feel like you're less than, or whatever. She doesn't get that aspect of it. And I had tried to hide a lot of my previous relationship from my mother because I didn't want her to worry about me. And Katya was really the only person that I could talk to that would give me real advice, that would kind of tell me, all right, well, maybe this isn't right for you, but this is, and maybe you should do this instead of that. Or, girl, I'm not gonna give you advice, I'm just gonna sit here and listen, just vent, just cry, just do whatever. When we first came off of Season 7, well, not first, but when we were getting ready to announce the cast of Season 7, Katya and I were both broke. You know, we were local cross-dressers.
Right.
And I had just a little bit more money than she did, not much, but just a little bit more. And we didn't want to go through that entire process of being revealed and being talked about and all that alone. She did not want to go through it alone. So I took the last bit of money I had and I paired it with the Southwest ticket voucher, and I flew her down to stay with me for like a week and a half. We didn't have an exact date of when they were going to announce it. And I flew her down and we did some shows together and we just hung out and we sat up until 4 in the morning talking about our hopes and our dreams and our problems. And we really bonded. I feel like I saw to the bottom of her soul, and she was the only person in the world that knew everything about me. So when we were going through all the entire season and the loss and everything, I felt like she was still the only person, more than my mom, more than anybody, that would understand everything about me. And she was.
Right.
So when I called her my BFF, I meant that. I still, from the bottom of my soul, at that moment in time, she was the only person that I could turn to. And I don't regret calling her my BFF. Do I ever think that I was hers? She's not that kind of person. She doesn't have one best friend. She operates on her own plane, and she likes a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't expect her to. We're not in a relationship. She don't have to be exclusive to me.
Were you hurt by the fact that she never came out to say anything about that?
No.
Okay.
No, I am not hurt by the fact that she never came out to say anything about it, because
there was a lot of talk and chatter.
There's a lot of talk.
Even on this show, I think. I don't really remember what she said.
The thing that upset me, and I watch every episode of the show. I love this show. I love you. I've been obsessed with you since soccer practice, the water polo team.
No, that was a long time ago.
I still quote you. Why are you so damn blurry? I still quote you on a daily basis because I love you and I love the show and I love everything that you stand for. And when I was watching it, and to see Trixie, who has always been very close to me, Trixie and I have always been friends, to see her come out and kind of make light of it, make a joke of it. I understand that's her personality, but the things that she said, that I was using Katya to try to stay in the competition for All Stars 2, it doesn't sit well with me because it's not true. And she knows that it's not true. So she was, I know we're all comedians and we love to make a joke, but sometimes a joke just is ill-timed or ill-informed, and I feel like that was really one of them. I don't love her any less because of it. I still adore her, everything about her. But in that moment in watching it, I was a little bit hurt by it because she knows better than anybody the shit that's kind of been heaped on me because I made the mistake of saying that I felt something so strong about one other person. Just because I consider Katya to be my best friend, or at least at that point, doesn't mean that it takes away from her friendship with Katya. But a lot of the fans feel like you can only be friends with one person, and that's not true. Like, we all love each other. We all get along. Even Violet and Pearl and I just really love each other. We've had moments and we go through shit, but that's what makes us appreciate each other at the end of the day.